Deadly Tarantula Girl coming to you from my private serpentarium. Tonight we're going to do a quick feeding video. I have my lovely assistant Hank and also special guest Deadly Reptile Man.
At your service.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got pinhead crickets, we have large crickets, and we're just going to do this. So what shall we say, gentlemen? Get started?
I'm ready. Anytime.
Okay, so we're going to start with our remaining Dolichothele diamantinensis, which is like the sapphire blue beauty or something. I'm not sure. What do you think, Deadly Reptile Man?
Diamantinensis?
Diamantinensis.
Dang, you got it first try.
Yeah, he's good.
Takes me like 14 tries before I get something
Let's
done.
hear it. Oligozystre diamantinensis.
No.
Oh wait, no. Dolichothele diamantinensis.
I'll take a pass on
Okay. Try it.
Like diamantinensis.
Oh, see, almost got it. Okay. The adults, if you did not see the other prior videos, the adult diamantinensis, which were named Nightcrawler and Mystique, belonged to a viewer named Roberta Merritt, and she was so cool to ship them to me so I could breed them. We did reproduce like 25-ish, 30 slings, and so I went ahead and shipped her box off to her Monday along with a couple little goodies. And so I have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 babies or so, and we're gonna start with them. So Deadly Reptile Man, here's the way you get baby crickets out. So you have this little container, and then you take this little egg crate, and then you just tap it in there, just like that, and then you hand it to us.
I'll try my best. See this?
The expert hands. Perfect. You almost got a couple in there. Yeah, they're flying everywhere, so try and do it in the bucket.
Okay.
Yeah. Take strategy. There we go. Perfect. See? He's good. Okay. Alright, Hank, there's your... Oh, so that's plenty for both of us, actually, because we don't have tons of babies right now. And so I am... Okay. So for these little ones, check the spray bottle first. Yeah, okay, that one's good. So you're just... Oh, these are Psycho by the...
I totally checked it. I checked it.
It works. Yeah, like prepare to... So these little dudes run like crazy. So you're just going to crack the lid, do 2 good sprays against the wall, and then you're going to tap a cricket or 2 in there. So that's the fun part. Alright, get rolling. And you're just here to supervise this. And observe, of course.
He's the hype man.
No garbage can?
How are you growing the crickets? You putting the crickets in here?
Yeah, I put 2 in there, and then so this side. Just tip it. So, trying to get 2 in there. Not a zillion. and then just tap them in there.
So how do they eat?
Oh, well, that's very interesting. They have fangs that do have venom in them. And so what they do is they envenomate their prey. They immobilize it by injecting venom. And then they basically, when they envenomate their prey, it essentially liquefies their insides. And then they suck all the juicy guts out like a straw. You know, like a smoothie, and it's delicious. And I mean, not in my opinion, but to them.
Kind of how I'd eat my steak, but
Yeah. Well, like if you had your mouth wired shut, it's probably how you'd eat. Well, not with the venom, but. So this is a. It's almost turning blue. As adults, they are. Blue and green and beautiful. This is a dwarf species. You have to be really careful not to pinch off their legs because
They're sensitive.
it happens. I mean, not often. It can happen.
So do they change colors or?
As they grow up, yes. I wish I still had the adults to show you. Oh, I do. Let's show an adult. I was gonna send her back her adults, but then she wanted me to try to breed them again. So, I still do have the adults, and I'll show you what they look like, and they are really beautiful.
Oh, can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see them.
it kind of remind me of like the green bottle blue a little
Yeah,
bit, just
they-
smaller.
They do kind of look like a dwarf green bottle blue very similarly because they kind of iridesce that way. So those are actually very dull colors, but they're really beautiful. And this is a species that I like a lot. They were formerly named Oligozystrate diamantinensis, and then they were renamed Dolichothalate diamantinensis.
So where are they originally from?
Oh,
they're fast.
Yep. So this is a Brazilian species that is, so there's two main types of tarantulas, terrestrial and arboreal. So that would be ground dwelling, like the ones here. And they live on the ground, they live in burrows, they live underneath rocks and logs and things like that. And a lot of more tropical species are arboreal, meaning tree dwelling, and they don't always live in trees, but they live off of the ground in general. And so you would keep an arboreal species in a narrow, taller enclosure. So see, like,
Every time you do that, they're all fine.
for the most part, yes.
I thought he was being like dramatic, but
No.
he was actually scared.
If you want to give him a heart attack, do something semi-silly. An adult, a dwarf arboreal species can live in something this narrow and tall its whole life and be perfectly at home, because in the wild they actually inhabit a very, very small area that they typically live in. And then really they pretty much just go to the mouths of their burrows or their web to feed, and they really don't like to come out and go out venturing out very much because it's not safe. So
So they're basically sensitive.
they are, and they're nervous animals because of course they're preyed on by, birds and all kinds of things. Do we have more babies? This is a species of. Oh, why don't you ask me what they're? Why don't you ask me what these are?
What is in there?
So, this is a smaller species of scorpion called Centroides sculpturatus. They have the most potent venom in America, and these have actually been observed killing crocodiles here in zoos in the U.S. by curators at zoos in Arizona. So that's interesting because they're native to Arizona. And then when you get these exotic crocs that, take down these wildebeests and all these other large herbivores, these little scorpions can actually take them out, which isn't good for the crocs, but it's still an interesting little factoid.
So it could kill me.
Well, probably not, but you might wish you were dead. So reach in there. No, just kidding. Don't do that. So we're gonna water them, and so I water them more heavily every 2 or 3 weeks, and then kind of let them dry out. And now we're gonna feed them. So are you ready to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to take move small ones too.
When you feed it, so I can show it.
Okay, there's barely any in here. Okay, so get the egg crate and tap some baby ones in here. Okay. So we're just gonna tap some of these in there. And then get a egg crate from the large crickets.
Great for me.
And you want quite a few. Thank you.
Ooh.
So yeah, then they go totally crazy town.
Ooh.
And they start, of course, so their venom is on their stinger on the back of their body, and you can see they just sting away. And then they actually grab the animal and pin it with their little forceps in the front of their body. Yeah, they're pretty fearsome. And you know, these actually fluoresce. They actually fluoresce under black light, which is really cool. So I'll have to show you that next time.
Amazing.
Yeah, so these are kind of fun. And I love it when they have babies because the babies are so cute.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the crickets.
Yeah, look at that one. It's going crazy. So these are living on cocoa fiber and mulch. And then the big brown things are sponges, so they can drink. Because they are desert dwelling species, but you don't want to really probably put a water dish in there. But then they still do have access to water even when it dries out.
Just smack them in there hard.
That Brazilian black's getting a good size. The Brazilian black you guys gave me, it's getting a really good size.
Cool.
I just wake up and I go to work.
Oh, well, you know,
I woke up 10
beautiful.
minutes before work.
5 minutes.
It's not my fault though. I just
Not fair.
Some people are naturally beautiful. Some people have to work at it.
I haven't worked up to doing my makeup yet, so I'm starting with the nail polish.
We
first.
had a whole nail polish discussion before we filmed.
Yeah.
TJ, you went with the nude.
Nude? What nude?
The nude, the nude nails tonight, all natural.
I'm just natural.
He's just natural.
Simple beauty.
Simple beauty says.
So this is the adult male.
Oh my goodness.
Dolichothele diamantinensis. Oh.
Centipede. Oh.
Yep. Oh, hello, hello.
Jesus Christ.
Some people just call me the deadly tarantula girl, but whatever. I thought so. Okay, so this is southwest native species of tarantula called, people call them the red-headed centipede. So it's a Scolopendra castanosteps.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do pretty good takedowns. Is she still eating?
Yes.
This is a centipede called Scolopendra castanosteps. Hello? I just saw that. So that's funny because I'm filming a tarantula feeding video right now, and I was looking at your and Daniel's picture, and I was like, oh dang, superstars. So what are you guys up to? Oh, I'm so jealous. My belly is empty right now. My stomach is with you in spirit. Oh, well, eat an extra one for me before you leave, Daniel. Yeah, I know. I eat myself sick when I go there with you, but it's delicious. Okay, so I'm actually on the phone with Earl from Lone Star Reptile. You know, the video we just did with the reptile, Lone Star ball pythons. And the Superman of ball pythons, Daniel Ellison from Constriction Addiction. He's pretty bomb too. I'll link my interview video with him. So what are you cats up to tonight? Cool. You what? Oh, what time I'm gonna be there? I'm on my way. We got a little mastiff crisis going on over here, but we'll see. Maybe we'll cruise over there. I don't know. Still undecided. We'll have to see what happens with the dogs and whoa, got it. Whoa, okay. Yeah, and I'm feeding Poecilotheria and whoa, about 100 other species right now. Yep. I will. Okay. See you guys. Bye. Okay, so this is a very potent Indian species called Poecilotheria regalis.
Poecilotheria regalis.
Poecilotheria regalis. So this is an arboreal species. That's why they're in a narrow, tall container. Because they're little tree folk from India.
They're from India?
They're from India.
Amazing.
Oh, Billy's calling.
I wish it's Billy.
His chick.
It's just my mom.
His side chick. So this is a Vicularia actually. So it's a pink-toed tarantula. Really cute. Not as friendly, but I still like them a lot.
Handsome.
Yeah, she looks like she has little ballet slippers on. That's what I like. So all the ones I'm doing are arboreal. And all the ones that Hank is doing are terrestrial. That was way too many.
Yeah, come with me.
Happy birthday! They're like a Jack in the Box, if you know what that is. Okay. So this is a larger regalis, Poecilotheria regalis. And they're Poecilotheria regalis, yeah, so that's an Indian species. And they are really pretty because they live on trees.
So question.
Yes.
Why do they need to get watered?
Because if not, they'll die. They need to drink.
Okay.
Why are you spraying instead of water bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, because the way they drink in the wild. Well, first of all, they do get some moisture when they eat their prey. But also, the way they drink in the wild. Oh, so this is they make really neat web. So this is one of my favorite species of Vicularia versicolor. To me, they're like the cute little pink puppy dog Pomeranian of tarantulas. They're very fuzzy. They're very friendly, although ironically, this is the only species that's ever bitten me, but it was not bad at all. And they're really fuzzy and adorable. So you ready to hold a tarantula? And they do jump. If it goes to land on your face, don't be as scared. What do you think of that? Their little toes hold on, so it's not doing anything bad to you.
Amazing.
Okay, ready?
Which one's this one?
Let's do a 3-man hold. A Vicularia versicolor. One of my favorite species. What I love about this is they're really pretty because they're pink, purple, and green, which you can't see it as well in artificial light. They really are even prettier in natural light or in full spectrum light. But when they're babies, they're like a sapphire blue.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, this one might be gravid. So I'm hoping she has her little egg sac soon. And I have reproduced the species, and it's just awesome because the babies are so pretty and I love them. So this animal resides only in a very small area on the Martinique Island. They're also called the Martinique pink-toe.
Okay, what's gravid? Deadly reptile. Oh, tarantula girl.
So gravid is a term primarily for reptiles, meaning basically pregnant or getting filled with eggs. And so tarantulas are cool because the females have a lot of eggs depending on the species. Some species have as few as like 12 to 40 and some have over 1,000.